have you in tonight. Sorry about the problems. Always working, always improving, just like Disney.
Oh. The trick is always more duct tape. That's what I've
yeah.
come to.
Duct tape could do, and maybe a few paper clips help.
Yeah, and some spit.
Always spit.
Always.
This is why I don't let you guys bake.
What the fuck kind of a muffin is this? It's got like... It's got fiber. It's got fiber.
And that's when it gets the lotion on its skin.
Yeah, exactly. Or it gets the horse again.
Alright, anyways, thank you guys for sticking around. Again, welcome to another Thursday.
It's Thursday? No shit.
There was hand gestures. Was I supposed to stop? Oh, I think...
I was like, welcome to Thursdays. That's all I'm...
Sorry, I'm all freaking out, man. So, it's Thursday, man. And, like, we're doing stuff again, man. And...
You feel confused and lost.
Yeah.
And it's been a very odd week.
It's
been an odd, like, past 2 months. I feel like after we got out of retrograde... we like went in this weird phase after retrograde, like we're still holding on to it and we're not sure how to shake it.
I just got comfortable in this craziness.
Because it ended on November 2nd. So that's why I feel like we're still like in the residuals and it's like kind of even worse.
Like what?
And I'm like a bird trying to shake off the water. You know what I mean? Like a duck. I'm like, get it off.
All right. Well, let's reintroduce ourselves real quick for those of you guys who may be watching that don't know us or have just simply forgotten. My name is Michael Gramling. I'm the DM, and I'm joined here by the lovely cast of.
Did they not catch the first time?
I'm just gonna
they didn't. That sucks. That was a really big like. Energetic intro, and now I'm like, how do I redo that? Anyways, yes, hi. You saw me earlier. If you didn't, welcome. My name is Cindy Munoz. I am also known as the High Priestess. This evening, I am playing a wonderful little tiefling named Sylvie, who just turned 7 years old the last time we played, and received some very fun and wonderful gifts that any 7-year-old even now would appreciate. Some silver-tipped arrows with beautiful design work and my name embroidered in them, so I always know which ones are mine when I go back to find them. And
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Thank you, Auntie. And this is my wonderful aunt.
Hey, my name's Lo, and I play Blueberry Ann. She is a noble woman who is a bugbear barbarian, otherwise known as a bugbearian. And I accompany my beautiful, wonderful, excellent niece who's growing into a lovely young assassin.
Oh, I forgot to say I'm a rogue. I didn't say that. That's right. I am a rogue.
Yeah, she brings the pain, and I take the pain, and that's kind of how it works. Ooh. Jasper.
And I'm Lee. I'm the cleric, the human cleric, and I heal the pain.
Yeah,
so,
you're also my traveling tutor.
That's correct.
Every day's a lesson.
Because every day something new and infernal comes up.
Always.
Like that sign that says, screw you, we need to know what that means.
Yeah.
Every day you gotta learn what a prolapse hole is.
Yes.
Yes, a prolapse.
One time. I put you in there one time.
That's all it took.
Prolapse.
Because it was deep and it was
and
dark.
all three of you were in there.
Oh, man.
You guys missed the after of that where we had to teach her what prolapse means and also an infernal.
Yeah, and I think it sounds prettier in infernal.
Yeah. Some lessons are just dirtier than others, right?
Fun fact, prolapsed and infernal, it's just Trump.
Oh.
Weird.
So, before we kick off on our adventure, we'll do a quick recap of what happened our last thing. Do you guys remember what your quest was? I'm parched.
I'm so parched, I forgot water. And I got real cotton mouth because I actually smoke pot.
I was going to, but then I was like...
I think our producer is going to help us out.
Thank you.
So, our last mission was to find the dragon Barrow, and buried inside said Barrow was the lady Elegandar, who was possibly a restless spirit, but what we were searching for was her longsword of dragon slaying. On the way, we met Xanath, a centaur, who had requested emergency assistance due to possible infestation problems in his forest. This particular barrow was 40 miles northwest of Van Dalen, so we restocked on some rations. We visited Adabra, who once again gave Sylvie pie that I find questionable.
It's so good. It's so good.
I don't support her, man. She's like a sexual predator.
I don't know what
dog-
sexual
she likes
predator
some furry.
means, but
She
I
just
know
likes some
the
furry.
pie is delicious.
She just
Get
likes
up.
some furry, that's all.
Get up.
Um, and
He's
so
not a
then
good
we
jumper.
continued. We went ahead and cleared it out. We
Come on.
found the sword,
He is a little
and the
person.
sword was then transferred as one of her birthday gifts over to the good little Sylvie.
Yes, which, you know, little young Link, when he's wearing his shield and sword, like, think of how cartoonish that looks like on me. Like,
Mhm.
that's pretty much what it would
It's
look
a
like.
long
Because
sword. It's
Yeah.
literally
alone
bigger than you
take
are.
this sword. And we pried it out of her cold dead hands. Because what good's it gonna do her down there? I mean, it's not even like
None.
hung up on the wall in a nice display mount.
And
That's
then
fair.
we robbed corpses as a family.
Always as a family.
Hey,
The
they
family that robs together stays together.
we had to maintain the balance. It was poor cave when we went in. We went ahead and cut its tax rate.
Mhm.
You also
I had
got
a
new
cave
friend.
fall on me.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got
yeah.
collapsed. And
Blueberry got really pissed off about it
I
and did
did.
something about it.
We worked together to. I'm gonna be honest. In Blueberry's mind, that is just a moment in time where it's just all there's like a red patch in the memory, and then it continues on the other side.
Oh, that was one of those moments. Like, that didn't happen.
She was rage digging.
I was gonna say I
Ah.
use the rage ability frequently, but I don't often actually rage.
That was a super blackout, pretty
Yeah.
much.
while you guys were in there, you also made a friend, right?
Yes, I rolled very well on talking to something that could have gone really bad. and you know, with all the stuff that I have, there's no way that I could ride it, so someone special had to take it.
Yeah, we found an undead death metal skeleton horse, and I put all my weapons inside of it, and now I ride it around like a motherfucking badass. So I hate the pink shitty horse that my niece rides a little bit less now. Not entirely less, but a little
She's
bit.
understanding a little bit now where the affection can come from.
And then my mount is a beast of burden named Vincent.
Oh.
Sad gift to the sub, so thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank you
Sad.
so much,
Thank you,
Sad. I
Sad.
appreciate that.
So
Make sure you guys, whoever got subbed, make sure you thank Sad. Everyone, if you can, tell Sad thank you.
So today's adventure. So after you guys had completed the Dragon Burrow, you returned back to Xanath, the centaur who was requesting aid. From there, you guys kind of rest the day away, and Xanath proceeds to tell you that orcs have kind of invaded the Neverwinter Wood. That there's a circle of these tall standing stones, and he believes that these orcs are doing something with foul magics, and they must be put down. To which you guys have agreed to help. It's going to be about a 40-mile trek from where you guys are into the woods. You guys will have to do a long rest in the middle of the woods. But Xanath assures you from his connections with the wilderness and the bugs and the things that you'll be just fine. There's nothing to worry about. Yeah.
Pish posh.
Lock and load.
He does tell you, you know, when you are ready, when you're ready to proceed, let me know. I'll stand right over here, conveniently waiting, like a quest marker. From there,
Like a quest.
yeah. Speak to me when you're
It
ready
is
to
a
leave.
great exclamation still.
I take a sword and I start to file down the bones of my horse into sharp points.
Oh, that's hot.
It worked. Yeah, it starts working.
That's hella metal.
Yeah.
As you're like filing it down, it plays sick, awesome like guitar riffs.
I xylophone on it a little bit, but it's like for whom the bell tolls. in xylophone.
Why don't we make part of him a flute so you could literally blow your horse?
No, I don't want to blow my horse. I want to kill things with my horse.
You could put notches in it so when it runs super fast, it whistles.
Yeah, we could put a little. Okay, sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Do you have any tools to make this happen? Like, do you guys have any
To
tools?
file down the horse? I mean,
Well, I mean, like you're trying to like insert whistle
I'm a fighter barbarian. I'm not
Do
really
Thieves' Kit have a file in it?
What about a piton?
Thieves' Kit sounds...
It does. I give her my file for my Thieves' Kit.
Yeah, I mean, you can. You know
It's
what?
a metal file, you know. Like
Yeah, that's not how you make a whistle. You don't just. Anyways,
no point.
as you proceed to file down your horse, and
Yeah.
it just kind of stands there quietly, questioning.
I don't feel like it's questioning. I feel like Samson understands that it's a badass death metal.
Oh yeah, Samson's fine with it. He's like, I'm down, dude.
Yeah.
What else is
I lace my weaponry through it.
It's pretty rad.
Okay, I'm.
It
really
makes a cool
occupied with
sound
this.
every time you put like a sword through it or something like that. It's like shing, shoo, you know, like that. And like I said earlier, every time you put it in there, it like sharpens it for you.
Unless you
know
put
what I
like
mean?
a morning star in there, because it's like doo 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 doo.
Like no,
Just
no. What happens is it makes like a car like a card on a bicycle wheel.
It would be like, Blueberry Ann here for Horse Sharpener. Are your weapons getting dull? Do you need to travel and still get stuff done, but yet get those swords
That's that
sharpened?
side catch.
But wait, there's more.
Oh my god! In this commercial, I'm seeing like a live
I
horse and a
travel.
skeletal horse. Like, you know what? Does your horse have problems like sheathing swords? And she just sheathes the sword into the living horse. And the horse is like,
I feel like you
"Grr."
guys are denigrating the noble character of
Not
Blueberry
at
Ann.
all. I think.
She would never. She doesn't even know what an infomercial is. We call her independently wealthy.
But yeah, so Xanath, again, you know, whenever you guys are ready to kind of trek forward.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. You guys gather your things and you begin to head into the forest. So your quest today is simple. Go, remove the orcs causing all the chaos and shenanigans, and that's it. Pretty
Alright.
easy, right? Hold on. Anyways, you head into the Neverwinter Woods. It's nice, it's friendly. There's birds and animals frolicking about. Are you all riding your respective mounts?
No, I'll just walk him.
Yeah, I
We're in
walk
the
him.
woods.
Oh, okay. Vincent's just an old man ox.
Well, Vincent and I have very long conversations about dog.
I would
Of course.
probably be saying on Eric just because of the fact that after all that dungeoning, I'm probably pretty exhausted. I would assume I'm pretty tired.
Have we rested?
Yes.
Okay. Did Lee meta-wise? We're going up against some kind of earth god. We know what kind of god they worship, right?
Talos, the thunder god.
Do you have any
God of storm.
spells that you can take that might impress them?
Well, I'm a life cleric, dear.
I know, but
I'm
you're
not
a
a thunder cleric.
cleric.
Well, yes. I mean, I did make sure to stock up with spirit guardians, spiritual weapons, calm emotions in case they have a barbarian, and everybody always enjoys a good guiding bolt up their ass.
Okay. We're gonna kick these guys' ass. For some reason, I have this urge to solve this one via social encounter.
I thought you were going to say social injustice.
No, she wants to negotiate. She's sending me into
I
negotiate.
know. I feel like we're just like religiously discriminating against these fucking orcs. Like they're just out there doing their shit or whatever. Like,
Wow, welcome to the 15th century.
okay.
Traveling deeper into the woods, following your conversation, you come upon a 60-foot wide forest clearing, in the middle of which is a black, needle-like spire. A 40-foot tall pine tree ravaged by fire long ago. Its limbs have long since burned off. Tied to the dead tree near the base are several ghastly dolls made of twigs, bound with black hair.
You know, I'm picturing Ghastly, the Pokemon, as a doll.
Should we go catch them all?
Xanath stands there and is like, this doesn't seem... I think we should just walk around this. But, I mean, I'll...
Hey, it's your forest. I mean, do you want us to go and, clear cut?
So it's just a forest clearing and there's
So
like weird
yeah, it's
shit
just
around
a-
it?
There's
it's
dolls.
Yeah, there's it looks like a burned tree. Limbs and stuff are all gone. The ground all around is kind of blackened and dead.
Are we talking like Blair Witch
Yeah.
kind of
And then
style?
around the base of the tree, there are these dolls.
So we
Like so while we're getting into this area and they were having the conversation that they were having, I'm literally like almost like in and out of like consciousness, and I'm like trying to like vomit everything that happened in the inside the dungeon to like Eric to like tell him what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But like while this is happening, I want to look up and see the dolls and like stop in mid sentence. And then I'm going to ask my Aunt Blueberry, did you do this for my birthday?
You know, sweetheart, I
The
actually
tree's
no,
about
I
30
did
feet
not.
from you guys.
Yes, no, this is a different. Would you like a doll? I can certainly have a doll made for you, dear.
What do the dolls look like? Can I see from 30 feet,
Yeah,
right?
they look like they're made out of like sticks and twigs, and they have like black twine wrapped around them. They're kind of wide too.
Auntie Blueberry, these look like really weird dolls, but they're kind of cool. I just don't think they're as pretty as some of the ones that I have at home or that I've seen in the window.
You know what, darling? Next time we kill an enemy, let's make sure to scalp them, and then we can use the hair from their dead body as a new doll for you. How do you feel about that?
That would be really, really cool.
So this, to me, I'm not saying much because this seems like a cleric thing. We found a tree with a bunch of creepy dolls and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like we should. What do you feel about this, Jasper?
Wanna walk past it, examine it.
I feel like we should
We
maybe
should
have our
probably
cleric
examine it
smell
to
it.
see if maybe there's some kind of witch doctor present in this group. or
Yeah,
shaman.
magic or something around
Yeah,
there.
and to see if maybe these are possibly the souls of fallen who lived in this forest as well as Xanath. So we
Which,
should
if
really
it is, I
examine
want one then really
Sure.
bad.
Do you want to just kind of like walk right up to the tree?
Sure.
Do you have cleric shit you can do to this tree?
Yeah, I can nuke it from orbit.
Well, I mean, but we don't know that it's necessarily malevolent.
As you approach,
Not all things that are creepy and weird are evil.
as you approach, they look like twig dolls, but they're bound together by like black hair. They're just kind of tied onto the tree. It doesn't seem like they're securely on there. Like,
What about if I cut the string that held?
I'll climb up there and get one.
it's like, I mean, it's at the base of the tree where you're
Yeah.
at.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can
The
I
rest
make
of the
any-
tree is basically destroyed.
Can I make any kind of religion check to see if I can determine anything about this? Do I think it's
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a
maybe
religion
something
check.
ritual based? Roll religion.
Mhm.
That'd be an 11.
From what you can tell, these dolls are.
Wait,
like-
before you make that call, can I assist? Because maybe I remember from studies that he gave me.
Sure.
Let's see if I can something a little higher than 11. No.
She skipped that book that day.
She forgot to read that book.
Yeah.
Should've paid
The
attention.
dolls are wards. That I mean, they definitely belong to something. They're religious in nature, but you're not really sure as to like their purpose.
So I will pass on that they appear to be some kind of wards. Maybe we should leave them alone.
I'll sort of kneel down. I don't know. For some reason, I'm having feelings of affection toward these weird, creepy dolls. Probably because, you know, like me and my family, we're a little bit misunderstood too.
Do you want to examine
Do you have
one
a
a little
sister named
closer?
Annabelle?
Yes, I do in fact have a sister named Annabelle, and maybe she's a zombie, but that doesn't make her any less of a person. So I'm gonna kneel down and I'll look at one of the dead dolls.
Give me an investigation.
I think that's a flat 10.
Oh.
In fact, it's a 9.
From what you can tell, is it
Not
looks
very
like there's something
investigation.
wrapped inside of the doll.
If it is a ward, if we disturb that, we'll probably break the ward.
Yeah, I think I'd actually like to mutter a little prayer to it.
Okay.
You know, like I think I speak gobblish gobbledygook. I'll just murmur to it in that language and say, thank you for your protection. And then just, like, let's move on. Let's not fuck with these things.
Are the animals reacting in a certain way?
They're a little bit on edge, but that's about it.
Do they seem more on edge about the place that we're at, or because of the tree that we're
The
next
open
to?
clearing.
The open clearing.
Yeah. Where the tree's at.
Just in general, the area itself.
Yeah.
Rub-a-dub-dub. See a dead tree. Thanks, PG&E.
Sure. Continue our way.
I asked my aunt what she was doing. Why are you doing that?
I say, darling, there are many things in this world that would hurt us. Not just as an animal would to feed, but not for fun, like we hurt things. Things that would hurt us are very natured. Dark things. Things that are more evil than you and I. And
so you were praying to it?
I was thanking it for its protection.
Oh. Okay. I want to do something too. And I walk over to Eric, and I had put a flower in Eric's hair during the time that we were traveling. And I grabbed the flower and I put it down in front of the tree, next to one of the dolls.
Sure.
And I tell her, "Thank you."
I said, "That's very good. Very good."
Xana tells you that nightfall will be coming soon, so we should probably hurry up before we make camp.
Okie dokie.
You continue to travel through the forest. You make enough distance kind of away from the tree. We find a suitable place to kind of rest for the night. Go ahead and tell me kind of how you spend your time as the night passes.
Well, I'll set up a fire if you can, if Xana thinks that's okay.
Xana is fine with it. He does say that, since, there are orcs here around the forest as we get kind of deeper and deeper in, but it should be fine. We're not close enough to really cause any kind of thing.
Okay. So I'll set up a fire. We'll make some traveler's stew pretty much with the rations we have.
Okay.
And make sure Sylvia's learned how to comb her horse, brush it down. So good.
As we do that, I also, after that's done, I grab my crayons and I want to kind of, while I'm drawing on the tree, I'm telling Eric, this is so that if any of the other rogues like me, Eric, come here while we're sleeping, they know that I'm a rogue just like them and they're not gonna mess with us. Yeah, and I'm just coloring on the tree.
He's like following the whole thing.
I wanna wait until Sylvie falls asleep, and then I want to talk to Eric. I always forget that I have Speak with Beasts because of the type of barbarian I am, but I can just cast it.
That is so true. Okay.
Oh no, this is about to get interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Time passes, you find yourself drowsy, and finally the crayon picture is finished, and you doze off.
Meanwhile, I have waxed down all of the sharpened bones in my horse.
Yes.
It gleams. With
Death Metal
intent.
Samson approves.
Yeah. I'll go over and I'll sort of lean up against a tree, and I'll casually start to sharpen one of my glaives, my magical one. So it's like, it's gleaming in the firelight a little bit.
You catch the attention of Eric. He's kind of close by Sylvia. She's like laying down to sleep. But he's definitely like oh.
I'll say, hello, horse.
You do the Speak with Animals?
Mm-hmm.
Can you read to me how Speak with Animals works?
Well, DM, how it works is just like peanut butter in the mouth of a horse. It's, oh gosh.
Harry. What was the guy's name that he...
Hello. I'm Mr. Ed.
That's what it is, Mr. Head. And then what was the guy that took care of him, though?
Oh, I don't remember.
I can't remember his name.
A horse and a horse.
Love that show. I used to watch it when I was little.
Talk to a horse.
Comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for their duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including what they perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion.
He is -4 on intelligence, so you're good.
He's smart enough. Yeah. So what do you say to him?
I say, why are you pink?
Eric's gonna like get up, like definitely like he's like, whoa, hold on a second. Like gets up and like
Hold
slowly
on, I'm
moves
asleep,
towards
I
you. He's
forgot.
like, wait a second.
I said, that's far enough, horse.
Eric's just like, wait, I don't understand. You could speak the whole time? Nobody told me you could speak, and you could speak this whole time. I've been so alone.
You're very annoying. Why are you pink?
What do you mean, pink? He understands pink. I know what pink is.
Yes.
Horses aren't colorblind, right?
I don't.
Not in D&D. not in.
Eric begins to tell a
Forgotten
very
Realms.
long, kind of winded story about there was a band of adventurers who came to town, and they had a pot of, or they had a jug, and in this jug, it had a bunch of corks in it, and his job was to take the adventurers down to the road to go to some other place. And then the jug exploded, and then I got covered in. Well, actually, I caught on fire, and then something else happened. And then when I woke up,
Did you die?
No, I didn't die.
Did it hurt very much?
Yeah, the burning sucked.
Yes. How did you become not on fire? I don't see any burns on your body.
I don't remember.
I think you probably died.
He's like, oh, give me.
I would like to insight check at some point on this one.
Yeah, give me an insight. You can roll with advantage too.
Okay, I don't need it, but I'll certainly try.
Oh, that's a nat
natural
20.
plus 4 is 24. Here's the thing. Before I take that 24, all I care about is if this horse has some kind of fucking agenda, or is secretly a sorcerer or something.
No agenda.
Oh, like did he get polymorphed? Is that
Was
what
it
you're asking
polymorphed?
yourself?
My question is, what the fuck does he want with my niece, and do I need to kill this horse right now?
The horse is very simple. His intentions are his caretakers have vanished. Eric remembers Sylvie being nice to the boy that he always ate shoelaces off of,
Yes.
and so he trusts her. And now that they're gone, like, he's sad, but he's glad that he's met you. He has no idea why he's pink. You can only assume that when he tells you that this jug of whatever exploded or something happened and he caught fire, that the way that he was put out of fire is what stained him pink. And again, this whole time, like, you have noticed that, like, the pink has been fading. He is turning more brown. So whatever the pink stuff
this
is,
troubles me mildly because I think my niece would prefer that he's pink.
Yeah.
Perhaps I will re-dye him.
But otherwise, Eric just seems like a good, upstanding horse.
I tell him, should my niece come to harm on your back, I will make bacon out of you and I will eat it in front of you.
Like, Eric's like duly noted and assures you that under Eric's careful eye, there's nothing to worry about.
I cut the spell off before he's done speaking.
He continues.
Yeah, and then I'll go to bed.
I don't know at what point he realizes that you're not talking to him anymore, because he's just gonna kind of keep talking.
I'll move far away enough from him that he can't reach me.
You kind of gets the hint.
Okay, I feel a little bit better about Eric the horse.
Glad you.
This whole time I'm just like, the fucking sorcerer, it's a dragon, or some fucking
It's
bullshit.
the white dragon polymorph just to fuck with us.
Seriously though, fucking
But it
weird
messed
ass
up
horse.
and became pink on accident.
At least it wasn't a polymorph after all. Like that when you started to talk to it, I was like, oh shit, this is something else. I'm riding on its back.
And it's like obsessed with my 7-year-old niece.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you?
No, it's just a My Little Pony that's come to life.
It literally is just a horse. That's fine.
Yay! Now Auntie approves. And I'll never know why she's nice to it after
Yeah.
tonight. Change of heart. She's just stoked on her horse.
Yeah, that's all it is. Adults are weird, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Night passes, and in the morning, Xanath has actually made you guys breakfast. It's a medley of egg and meat and things like that. It's rather delicious. You continue moving through the forest. You're not many miles from your destination. When you come to an uneven ground, hey Ben, can you do me a solid? Can you go in the back and find me just like a blanket map that's outdoorsy, like the wagon map or any kind of foresty. Not the.
Wow, he said.
Don't wow me. I thought I was 100% prepared, but I was less than.
Like 99.99 or like 0.1% prepared.
My favorite is that we have so many maps.
I'm gonna start.
I know. If you went in there, we'd have to start a library. Like, we're like becoming one of those old libraries with like scrolls. It's not really scrolls, they're just fucking D&D maps.
So the most technical issue is we either get audio or we get a battle cam. We can't have both. So.
Oh,
Hey, I know this map.
Oh, I mean, if we're not.
Mike, you made this
are we
map
using
for
the battle
me.
cam or not?
I can't get to pick
Oh, I mean, we can just scrap the battle cam. It's okay.
This is just for us then?
Yeah.
Sorry
yeah.
guys, it's just for us.
You guys are going to be on the far end.
Trying to get it to work, but when I reset it,
I'm going to be.
Oh, Stat said, I know, we'll work on that. We'll figure out what's going on.
I'm trying, Sad. I just am not having any luck.
Alright, here's what I want to have happen. As you make your way across the uneven ground, rising to a ridge, several hulking orcs ascend a similar ridge across from you. Separated from you by a 60-foot wide, 10-foot deep gully, the orcs unleash a terrible battle cry as they are joined by a humanoid with elongated claws. Roll initiatives.
You know what I imagine on Star Wars when he's like, ooh, 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 ooh. That's what I imagine on the loop.
The Tuscan Raider.
That's what it's called, yeah.
What do we get?
You're killing me so much right now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know names of shit,
A
man. I don't have the brain space for it. I'm sorry.
Solar.
I knew exactly what it was, though. Come on, man.
What's a Star Wars?
It's that one with the Enterprise in it. You know?
Yeah, where Picard starts Vader.
You know this.
And they have wizards, and Harry Potter drives one.
And there's glittering vampires.
Sylvie.
I mean.
Sylvie, what did you get for initiative?
Oh, God. 22.
Okay. This is just open area. It's just an open gully. That doesn't actually. Anyways, so you get to make the first action. Across from you, there are 6 hulking orcs and 1 humanoid with elongated claws. They have noticed you, much as you have noticed them. They have weapons ready and appear to be readying a charge.
I get behind Jasper and I tug on his robes. I go, we're supposed to kill these things?
I think Dear Lady Blueberry wanted to communicate with them first.
Oh, okay. I look at them and I go, hello! Please don't yell at us!
Do you speak Orcish?
I do not, just common and infernal. And I say it in both common and infernal. I repeat myself. I'm like, hello! Please don't hurt us!
They don't seem to really respond well to that.
Can I take a free action?
What do you want to do?
I will respond back in common and say, greetings, noble tree humpers. My small tiefling companion here says that you have small junk and that you should just turn around and go.
Jesus fucking Christ.
They-
We've discovered a new side of Jasper.
They just kind of
He's
blow
feeling
up.
away tonight.
He's feeling some kind of way.
Dibs on the little one! And the other ones are like, oh,
say
but that
that?
looks the tastiest.
Should they say that?
Yeah.
I'm like, darling, no, you may feel free to shoot them
Fire at will.
in the groin,
And
preferably.
I go, did he just really say he wants to eat me?
Hopefully.
And then I kind of start grumbling some stuff in Infernal, and I literally grab out one of my arrows and I shoot my short bow at the guy that said I got the little one.
Guthag.
Yeah.
He's the one who said I dibs on the little.
And I said, before I shoot him, I go, no, buddy, dibs on you. And I shoot my arrow at him.
All right, roll the hit.
I haven't had a juice box. Let's see. I get advantage on this roll, right? Because I have the first attack. Is that? Do I have the right one as assassin? I can't remember. Yes. Haha! I remembered correctly. Awesome. That's a 19 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Fantastic. I'll take that. And then because it's my first hit and I hit, do I still get all the bonus action stuff to it, Ben?
You get sneak damage.
You had advantage on the attack, so you get sneak attack damage.
Yes. Okay.
At the hands of the attack, don't worry
Fuck
about
you,
us.
Gunther.
It's been a while since I played her. You haven't been here.
Been a
haven't
while. I knew you wanted to do one.
you? 11, 14 plus 16 damage to him.
Oh, Guth is down.
And I look over at my auntie and I say, I'm hungry. And I smile at her.
Guth gets wrecked. Wow.
Just let me know if you like his hair.
Sylvie, any other action?
I look at them and I go, do the rest of you want to talk now? Or are you still going to come and try to eat me? And I giggle a little bit.
They just smile. A wicked smile.
I'm in.
After Sylvie is Jasper.
Jasper is emotionally disturbed by that conversation. So
Look what you guys created on this adventure.
No, I'm on board with the malicious young child. Oh,
I'm
you're talking
hungry.
about
This is what
Blueberry
happened when a
Lee?
7-year-old is freaking hungry, okay? She sees
You
an
ate
orc.
before you left.
No, I didn't. Not at the what's it called? We were at camp and we studied and I drew and went to sleep. Was there at any point did we eat?
yeah, when did we stop at the tree inn and get a meal delivered?
Exactly. There was
in the morning.
No, I
He
never
woke
ate.
up. Xanath made you guys food.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is
How much later in the day are we in?
That's only like an hour and a half.
I'm hungry.
The
still. I
young
want
woman
a
said
snack.
she's hungry, darling.
I'm a growing girl.
Yeah.
okay.
Snacks.
I'm going to attempt a photon torpedo.
Go have orc nuggets.
Tofu
right after
because it's
this.
too close
Yes.
to tofu.
We gotta spray
Yeah,
them
that's
off.
more
Have some
They
panko
stink.
Not
from...
Tarf.
That's going to
It's a
be
really-
AC 24 with guiding bolt.
That
Slice
hits.
them up.
Holy mother of
Are you attacking the human?
No, I'm attacking
Tarfu.
Tarfu.
Oh, I feel
I
like
named all of
we're
them.
wasting a shot on Tarfu, but we'll
13 points damage.
Oh, Tarfu is still alive.
Maybe
However,
not.
definitely buckles at the knee.
Oh, and he is glowing because he's bright like that.
Yeah,
So whoever
Tarfu
hits
is
him.
like.
And no further action.
Got it. After Jasper is Blueberry.
Well, of course. Do they have ranged weapons?
They have javelins.
Great, they can take out a tank.
I have also been watching the impeachment hearings, Lee.
What?
Yeah.
What was your joke?
I said I have also been watching the impeachment hearings.
Oh, so you
Yes.
just got that joke,
I
huh?
did. Yes, I take
Move
weapons.
Move it up.
I'm gonna stand
Just a little.
right there and I'll ready an attack
Move it down.
until if
Something comes within your range, you want to smack it in the mouth.
yeah. I guess I could just shoot. I have a fucking bow, and honestly, I shoot at +5.
Oh,
You
that's
could
yeah.
remember you
I'm
get
gonna-
advantage on Tarfu if you try to take him out.
I really don't like this human. The human is really bothering me.
There's
yeah,
a human
okay.
in there?
Yeah,
I didn't even know
human
that.
With long
Yeah,
claws.
Yargath.
Who's about to cast some shit on us that we probably don't want being cast, but I don't think I can kill him with my... Do I take 2 attacks with ranged attacks too? Now that I'm 5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug him twice with my longbow.
Tarfu?
No.
Yargat?
Yes.
Oh, that Yargat.
God, dicks. Well, one of them's probably a hit with a 18. The other one's
no.
9.
The 9 will miss.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, that's the wrong die. Ha. That's better. Still better. God damn it. Well, I hit him in the shin for 3 damage.
Ow.
I'm watching you, Yaga.
Hopefully that distracts her. Whatever
Yargat
she's doing.
Here's a hero. Let's see. Yargath.
And then I'll tuck my bow away and get my fucking blade out.
Yargath. Do any of you guys speak Orc?
Common,
Actually,
Goblin,
no.
Dwarvish, and Infernal.
I can
And
speak Goblin.
In the Orcish tongue, you hear some noises as Yargath kind of shakes his head. I don't even know why I named all these guys. We're gonna go with Ugra, Krognak, and Maul.
Tell me this was a name generator machine too that got all these for you.
Straight.
I fucking love you, Michael. I know you. After what? Almost 3 years now? 2, 3 years?
Something like that.
Dude, I know you too well now.
They shimmer for a brief moment. Yargath is going to move 6 squares closer, as close to Blueberry. And then my other 5 orcs, I want to move 12 squares as close to Blueberry as I can.
I tell him that when he speaks Orcish, I feel like it's racial appropriation. He should learn.
Now we're
I should
west.
be able to
What
get
is
all the
it?
way up
Something
to
so west. Stick with your own kind.
So 1, 2,
Cultural
3, 4, 5,
appropriation.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I feel like
Right.
I would
Well,
feel self-conscious that I don't
so
speak Orcish.
He
You know
would
what
be
I'm
up
saying?
to, but the rest of
Like
them
as a
would be
bugbear,
there.
like
Where he gets an opportunity, he's like,
Yeah, came into your range.
yeah, I'm gonna hit.
Do you don't
Well,
have...
I have the fucking glaive, so actually.
Hold on, no, you don't have the
have
Polar
it.
Master.
yes, she does.
Yeah, she's got extra longer
Do you have
arms.
Polar
Remember?
Master or Sentinel?
Sentinel.
Sentinel is different. Polar
Okay.
Master is if I enter your range.
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh.
weird you guys were all saying that, but I wasn't gonna say no. Because I really only have if they hit somebody else and I'm around, then that's a problem for them.
Well,
I will have
I'm
Polar
not close
Master
enough to hit you with
eventually.
melee, so I'm gonna throw a bunch of javelins at you.
Yeah, I may die. Oh, I didn't heal myself. Oh, that's wrong. I don't have that max anymore, right?
No, aid would have ran out.
What's your armor class?
I think it's gone anyway. 16.
16.
Higher than you might think.
Hit. 7. That's a 9 plus 5. That's a miss. That's a miss, and that's a hit. Okay. So 3 are going to touch you. I'm going to deal a total of 18 piercing damage.
Okay, I take it. Nope. That's.
And then
Oh wait, I do have the needle.
yeah. I just throw a bunch of spears at you. Wah! Bleh! And it goes to Sylvie.
Well, that's not gonna fly. So,
I don't know, those. You're right. Those spears soared.
No, they're spears, idiot.
he is close enough for me to still get my bonus, isn't he?
No.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't work that well. My synergize wise with all the different abilities.
That's why they only choose spear a minute ago.
Oh, that's gonna put me there.
Oh no, Tamagotchi needs to be put to bed.
I'm sorry, it's Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi time.
If I'm right here, no, my short sword won't reach him. That's still too short.
Tarfu is the only one that looks like it's pretty messed up.
Yeah. I could see he's hurting, so I'm just gonna try to shoot an arrow at him.
Yeah, Tarfu?
Yeah, because you know what?
You get advantage.
I get advantage?
Thanks to the guiding bolt.
Oh no, you're gonna kill Tarfu.
Fuck Tarfu.
Yes, another, what was it? Yeah, that's going
What do you
to
got,
be...
like 20 something?
Yeah,
Of course you do.
it's like 24 or
And
something
you're gonna roll sneak
ridiculous.
damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tarfu's obliterated. Oh.
Well, you're not gonna let me roll?
You roll it, yeah. Roll it.
13 on the dice.
Yeah, it's dead. He's dead.
It'd be funny if he was like, nah, he comes back alive.
He's all...
Wait, let me
No!
roll my undead features. I rolled infinity.
Roll your saves!
I snap my finger and he raises from. No, he's out. Tarfu is dead. Dang it, Tarfu! No!
I just had.
It hurts more when they die
Sounds
now.
like
Because they have names you
Yeah,
named
Yeah, I
you.
just couldn't
Yeah.
stand Tarfu. Tarfu had to go. Tarfu had to be liquidated.
Tarfu likes
Gurthag.
to eat tofu, so, you know,
Gurthag
that
was-
won't fly right here.
I liked Gurthag, but he didn't even last a round. You're like, dang.
Oh, yeah, no, he said some really inappropriate things, and so, like, he had to go. No one tells me they're
Anything
gonna
else,
eat me.
Sylvie?
He was an aspiring film director. His full name was Gerthog Warner.
He
It's
wrote a
known as
screenplay.
Orc Apocalypse Now, right?
Or
Apocalypse
now.
Now.
I need a hero.
What can I get for 5 gold pieces? Anything you want. Anything. Oh, mead, yes.
It wasn't the best, one of the most well written things.
Does Ugra like to wear Uggs? Is that why?
Ugh.
Is his
my God.
family
No,
the
you don't
inventor
It's
of
a basic bitch. It's got the,
No,
the
it's a
leggings on, the
Ugra.
black yoga pants on,
Ugra
and a
is
Starbucks.
a champion
No, Ugra's
of
a
their people.
No, walks around with, what are those thermoses called?
Hydro
Oh,
flask.
Hydro
Yeah,
Flask.
they're-
No, that's what Ugra is. A Vesco orc.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, let's hear it.
How do you pronounce
It's
SK?
And I hope. And I hope.
Honestly, she probably does.
Season.
Got big old orc balls. Yeah, she's probably just on them a lot.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
that's
She's got a lot of scratches
Jasper,
to
you are
spare.
up next.
Jasper is up next.
Yes.
Well, I just
Take
saw
one more
Blueberry
scratches for your
take a
doll.
hit.
It's gonna be wonderful.
So I'm
We're gonna build you a
I'm
doll
gonna
on
move
rock
up to
receipt
here.
enemies. This is my new project.
And then I'm going to cast
Blueberry's getting into that.
Healing
so-
Word is a bonus
crafting.
action. So we're going to restore
Oh my god, we'll make a scrapbook with scraps from our
You
fucking
get-
enemies.
9 restored.
Thank you.
And then for whom the bell tolls, since my friend Tarfu is dead, we're going to ask Ugg to make a wisdom save with his boots.
Look on his face.
Ugra rolled a 12.
Ugra failed. Ugra
Bitch.
takes 9 necrotic.
Oh, Ugra, no, 9.
Was worried too much about saving those turtles.
How much, 9?
9 necrotic. Because he didn't take
You leave Ugra alone. Okay.
She's like, oh, and I oop.
After Jasper is Blueberry.
Okay, bear
Or
with me
Umbra.
on this, but you could make a pretty good warlock based on a Visco girl. Because you could have the familiar as the turtle, and then she could use hideous laughter for this thing. Okay, I'm sorry.
Just saying.
I'm
Anyways.
You here.
Where's the person?
Ugg was hit last.
Ugra was
Ugra.
here.
Okay, whatever. So my range is... So, I think I can stand there and hit the human, right?
No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, here. I can stand here on Tarfu and hit the person, right? With my glaive.
No, go ahead and move Tarfu. Like, yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye, Tarfu.
Unless he's gonna come back as a zombie. Because it's 1, 2, 3. Oh no, he's not within.
Sorry.
I have
You
to take all those out.
Well, you could definitely take an attack against Ugra. Kill him off with a glaive
Can you
shot.
hear him?
And then hit Krognak.
No, but I want
You leave Krognak
the
alone.
person leave.
Kroshnak?
Where was I?
Kroshnak?
You were 1 up.
I was not within melee range of any of these.
No, but you were just over 1 more.
Here?
The other way. Yeah.
No, I'm not within melee range of any of these
You were
guys.
one more behind.
Okay.
You were right there.
Okay.
That's where you started.
10,
Because I remember I was gonna get next to you on the barrel.
30. Okay, I'm gonna move.
And if we're wrong, we'll find out later when we watch it.
Fair plum.
When you do that, because of my ADD, I can't concentrate. So
sorry.
it's gonna be your song plus the duration of me thinking.
My song's worth every tomato.
It's not. Okay, here. I still have 10 feet of movement, okay? I'm not done with my turn. I'm gonna stand here, I'm gonna hit him twice with my fucking glaive.
Yargath?
Yeah, I don't like this bitch.
You leave Yargath alone?
No!
Oh my god, you are emotionally attached to all these characters. What is wrong with you?
One of them's definitely a miss. The other one is definitely a hit. Why these dice did so good by me last time? We can't. It's Thursday. It's the day that's the problem. I hit it for 5 damage, which is not what I wanted to do. And then I have 2 more steps now.
Yep.
I'm gonna come back right here.
Does Tasha Yar have to make a concentration save for the spell he cast?
Yargath does.
Yeah.
Tasha Yar.
Yeah. Quit the first season of
S16.
Next Gen. Died
Killed by a tar monster.
Stupid. It was a bad career move. Okay, I'm done.
Bad
It was. Oh, and of course I rage. Gosh.
My turn. Can you put Yargath so that Blueberry and Jasper are in a line?
This is why I'm trying to kill
There
this
you go.
motherfucker. I don't like
I'm
this.
gonna ask the two of you
lightning
guys to
bolt
make
shit.
death saves. Not death saves.
I was like, damn!
Dexterity saving throws as lightning streaks forward.
13.
Unfortunately, it's still only a 13, even with my advantage.
So what did we get? 13, 13?
Mm-hmm.
Do your damage.
14, and do you take half? You don't take half damage from lightning, right?
No, it's only
Also
bludgeoning.
14. Lightning streaks as I deal 14 points of damage.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna. Atubugu is going to move 12. Actually, all 4 of my dudes are going to move straight to Sylvie.
Who moves first?
Ugra.
1, 2. Oh, I guess I could 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course I'll take my opportunity attack on that dumbass. Are any of them injured?
Ugra is.
Okay. I cannot roll for shit tonight. Jesus, that might still be a hit. I think it's a 15. So I don't attack twice for that. With my double attack.
So we got
Oh no, it's a 16.
16 hits.
But this is just garbage, dude. I'm cursed. It's only 5 damage.
You gotta roll 8s or 8D.
Ugra's
Are
still
they-
alive!
Here's this in case you want to pick it up.
Yeah, all
I'm
of
trying to find
them.
that
All
one.
of them
See
are
if it
going
helps.
straight to Sylvie.
It's
I'm swarming Sylvie
D10
with
for my
all
blade,
with
actually.
all of my
Oh,
orcs.
D10.
I got my pretty ones even.
4 of
Just in
them.
case. Just in case you want to
Okay.
just throw them
I'll
luck.
roll your-
Ugra's still
I'll roll your
alive.
dice.
Maul's still
Let's try
I'd
alive.
be max.
And Krognak is still
I still have
alive.
yours that you gave me.
Crotch snap.
Look at
Crotch snack.
That's what you
If you wouldn't mind, can you surround Sylvie with orcs?
That's okay, because I'll just fucking uncutting dodge and bonus action fucking disengage. So go ahead, try it.
What's your armor class?
My armor class is Nanya. Hold on. My armor class is 13.
13.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Wait, shouldn't it
gonna
go
be
that?
this.
No, right?
And
No,
then
He is going to be dex and armor.
Yeah, and then I uncutting dodge at whatever is coming at me.
you want to take half damage towards an attack that'll hit you for?
Yep.
Does she? Well, does she get to know the damage before she uncanny dodges?
Well, the first attack is going to hit you for 6.
So
and
3.
the second attack is also going to hit you for 6.
So
Yeah,
3,
it doesn't
3.
really matter.
You only get to have
You
one.
only get to have one.
Oh, only
So you'll
one.
take a total of 9.
So you uncanny dodged one and right into the other.
I can't uncanny dodge backwards.
No.
That's only if you do uncanny country dodge, where you
Yes,
do
sir.
it backwards.
We haven't practiced that yet. That was next week's lessons.
And
Damn
you
it.
get your,
Oh,
you
I
get your
missed. I'm
track
sorry. I
here.
missed. It's 9 damage for each, so half. So 4. So it's 13 points of damage total.
Okay.
That's it.
You already have one of them for me?
Yes.
Okay.
After having one of them, a total of.
Okay, let me put that into the D&D Beyond. And we
Shrek,
have 32 at the
Go to
45.
turbo vet. What?
And so we have a 32 at the 45. Now, as a
42.
I have to wait for my turn to be able to do a bonus action. I can't
Oh,
have
extra
a...
stuff, yeah.
I can't, okay.
Yorgath is also going to go. Oh shit. Yorgath's going to stay there.
That's just hemp rope. It's like hemp wax rope.
Following that, Sylvie, it is your turn.
Obviously, I bonus action, roll backward. Disengage.
Fuck this shit.
I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I look at Otugo Boo and I'm like, and I fucking shoot my short bow at him.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a hit.
Crit! I freaking critted! That is the first time I've ever been happy to see the Kraken logo in my life. That's the first time I think I've ever seen it, too. So I crit, so that makes it a 25, but that means I get to double everything, right?
Yeah, but you
well,
don't get
Not the
sneak attack.
modifier.
Oh, that's right, mother of... The first time it gives it to me. Alright, so I get to roll just 2d6.
You're like, yeah! And I'm like, oh, there's not good news. I mean, great that you crit, yeah.
God damn it. So, it went off. Hold on, it went off the dish. I didn't see it.
Fucking Christ.
Okay.
Cindy?
What'd you get?
That's more
A
damage.
6 plus 5. Do I also get to add the bonus damage twice or only
No.
once on a crit?
Don't you say that.
I'm just.
There's only one class that cares about a crit, and that's a half.
So I
roll.
have 13 damage.
13 damage?
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch. I'm still
I mean,
alive,
did
but.
you just say a half orc was a class?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Hashtag half orc for life. I like half orc. Yeah, no, you sink an arrow deep into the orc. Following that, Jasper. Currently, Otubu Ubudu and
Yeah,
Ogra
Please
are
defend the
critically
girl.
injured.
I'll live.
I take out my holy symbol and I look at them and go, "Do you not know the Dewey Decimal System?" And I identify all the orcs as my enemies, and all of a sudden, spirit guardians appear with slapping books like this.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
They're gonna clap some cheeks.
So what do I have to do?
I'm gonna give you
Come
the
on,
clap.
you did it
bitch.
before.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
So if you enter into my zone,
Oh,
I give you the clap.
okay.
It's known as.
What's your is your zone 10 feet?
No, it's 20-foot round.
It's called This Is What Happens When You Ignore the
Okay.
tank
Is it when I
hit
start
the
my
fucking-
turn or?
Yeah.
Spirit
You're
Guardian
gonna
says
get your ass
15-foot
fucked.
rad. Sorry.
Okay.
Undesignated creatures enter a start, or the designated creatures enter or start their turn at half speed if they walk into my zone. They take 3d8 radiant wisdom save for half damage.
Okay.
You look
tough.
worried,
It's
right?
tough. That's a hard move, dude. Because I'm gonna go ham.
Because you don't know the Dewey Decimal System.
I don't.
You said you had a special voice you were working on. Do I
I
get...
was, but I need my nose and I need water.
Come on, Ugrothra.
Do you want some of my Diet Pepsi?
Yeah.
All I wanted was a
Oh.
Pepsi, just
Oh,
one
it's the
Pepsi,
official- it's
and
the-
she wouldn't give to me.
It's-
Just a Pepsi.
It's the official doggo of the Essentials kit.
Yeah, well, he is the official dog of the whole studio.
I don't
we
know-
named this Mushi's Grove.
I don't know if I'm still
Yes.
sick.
That's right.
What's that?
Don't know if I'm still sick.
Well, of course he's mentally sick.
I'm sick too. Well, but I don't know if we have the same sickness.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep being sick.
Fudge. That's the
There's
kind-
some in the fridge, man.
Anyways, following that,
I'm sorry,
after
man.
Jasper is
It's like,
Blueberry.
fuck.
Blueberry, how would you like to
God damn you.
proceed?
Just watched our producer die inside. We need a Ben cam that we can put on when we ask him to do
We need
shit.
like a 13-year-old kid that can hang out at the studio just on a
Oh,
late
an
night.
intern.
You know what I mean?
Somebody had a kid.
I did, but he's 9, but he has to be in bed early. If he was just a couple years older, he'd be able to stay up a little later and be
Yeah,
able to
because
run
he
around.
really needs to hear our sense of humor.
That's
Oh,
true.
he's
Well, he does
sick,
anyways. I mean,
Zeke.
come on, bro. He sits out at the games and Zooms.
Dude, I'm sure Zeke is. I'm gonna hit him one time. And then
Zeke has
probably
heard some shit. I mean, I'm a pretty good mom. Don't say I'm bad, but
Oh.
he's
Is he reckless?
he's pretty fucking
I'm
woke, is
not
what I
sure.
say for a 9-year-old.
Should I
Just saw on
wrap this?
Facebook my 70-year-old
Yeah, I
dad.
can
That's what woke means.
Aw.
It doesn't do anything. Okay, my first attack, I hit once and then don't hit the other time. I can extrapolate.
Did you
if want.
reckless?
Yes.
You what?
Oh wait, no, I'm gonna use cities. This is why I need to use
Oh
cities to talk
my
about it.
god,
Yeah,
that was
okay.
beautiful.
The one attack that I definitely hit on is a 12. I will secondly
Saturn
attack.
Studio is located out in Tacoma,
I will attack him again.
in Tacoma, Washington.
Thank you very much, man.
The highest, so I had a 17 and probably and a 11. 17 and 11. No, I'm sorry, I had a 18 and a
Dude, you've been on a roll tonight.
12.
The 12 won't hit.
Okay, but the 18 does.
He's always just throwing out puns in the chat.
Dude, all night he's been on a good one
Are you
tonight.
punning it up?
Dude, he's been on a good one
Oh,
tonight.
sorry, that was
Jack.
one more point
For
of
like the
damage.
last 2
On
months
that
we've been
other hit.
streaming.
I was
Yeah, but
thinking
tonight he's
This is,
hot. His fingers are all fire.
8 damage.
8?
Yeah, and it's a magical, I think it's slashing. Now I'm done with just.
Ah, yes,
Fucking
Sads
kind
and
of
Renting.
things.
You are very near. We are all in the same home, just a different backyard.
Isn't that just life? We're in each other's.
Touche.
We're always in each other's backyard.
Mikey, you're not supposed to say that stuff on live streams.
I'm drinking brown water.
That's Tacoma water.
Alright.
That's hot.
Oh, you just got close to punch me once?
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna.
you second? You ran away?
Yeah. And I'm gonna second
Oh my
win for maximum heal wars. Okay, I'm done.
My turn. Yargath is going to move 6 as close to Jasper as I can.
10, 20, 35, 40 feet away from him.
I'm 40 away.
So they enter my
I
zone.
think just kind of go with these, right? Because it's like this is the flower and this
All
is
of
like
my
the leaf.
other, all
Yeah.
of my, yeah, well, no, because Blueberry's just gonna try to turn and attack me. Yeah, they're all gonna move to Sylvie. So,
Oh yes, by all means.
Who,
Yeah.
who moves
Here,
first?
let me help you.
Ugra.
That life total of yours looks heavy. Let me remove the burden.
Ugra's just trying to give me a scrunchie. That's honestly, I think, what's going
So
on
give me a
here.
wisdom saving throw.
Wait.
Ugra's
Oh.
like, I see you need
is it
scrunchie.
Is it your turn?
Scoot, scoot.
No, they entered my spirit guardians.
Okay, do I
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, okay.
No, you are not those spirit guardians.
Ugra's got a 15.
That's not
Okay, so DC is 15. If they fail, they take 16 points damage. If they made it, they take 8 radiant.
Missed you.
Wait, hold on a second.
Does
If they fail, how much do they take?
16.
So they're all dead.
That's a possibility.
Are they?
I
Yeah.
told you your hit points were a heavy burden.
I move all of them.
We're level 6 now.
And they die?
They're all dead.
They all die?
Yeah.
Okay, well I don't.
Except for Yargath is still alive, right?
Yargath is still alive.
Does he look like he's terrified, or does he still have like
No,
pride in him?
I am like God. I don't know what to do really. right now. So we're
Can I dash to him and hit him with my magic short sword? Or are we trying to save him and talk to him?
No, kill his ass.
Sorry, Jasper. I got excited. I hit you in the back of your leg and
And
I go up to him and I hit him with my short sword.
Oh man, he's no. It's still my turn.
Oh, okay, you go then.
Yeah.
Oh, so that I can't move yet.
I'm Wow. What am I gonna do?
This has just been a very surprising night for the DM, I believe. He had all these plans.
Yeah, he was threatening us.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna run away.
Basically, I'm gonna groom him to become like a big bad later.
Yeah.
He has teleport. He has plane shift. Shut up.
I really liked Og.
I do too. I'm gonna make boots out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to remember to get scraps
Yeah.
for my scrapbook.
We're stealing all the scrunchies
Do
to
they
make
have
a doll.
do they have a hydro water skin?
No.
Because I'm gonna become a Vesco cleric.
I'm already an e-girl. I mean, let's face it. That's exactly what my tiefling is. A very young e-girl in the making.
Camp,
Okay.
I'm not hip enough to know the teen things
What's
that
that?
teens are.
As an action,
You'll know who
Yorgath
an
is
e-girl
going
is,
to
trust me.
transform into
They're
a
all over the
boar.
place.
And then he is going to run 40 feet away, so 8 squares away from
Who is?
He's literally running away.
you. Yes.
Little bitch.
I'll move 8 squares.
Okay. You do so.
Sylvie.
So if I dash, that's 60 feet, right? It's double my speed.
Yes.
If I dash. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And I tell Yarga, where are you going? I thought we were gonna have fun. And I pull out my, and I have my short bow already in hand, ready. Fuck, Jesus Christ. That's going to be 24.
Yeah.
Ben, you beat me to it.
What are you putting up now?
Just some meme stuff.
That's
He's
some
snacky
meme
attack. Okay, so that only gives me 1d6 though, right? Get nothing. 6 damage. Isn't he cute with that black sweatshirt on?
Being out of Mikey's
Oh,
tail.
you guys have. He's a little bit better trained than the last time I talked to him.
I've had a label long.
Yorgath, why? Why did all my orcs? Maul,
Did he get?
Krognat, Tarfu, poor Tarfu. He stood no chance.
They shouldn't have wanted to eat me. They should have wanted to talk. And
Yeah,
it would've been a
Tarfu
whole-
at least should have been vegan. I mean,
Bluebear's like, I feel like being diplomatic. We shall eat the child! I don't think this is being very diplomatic.
okay, so is it?
So
Jasper.
Okay.
So Jasper is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go. Well, don't be so boring. Stick around. Second level guiding bolt.
Boring.
That's a 16 on the die. That'll be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Just check.
Yeah.
That's 5d6.
I'm immune to Jasper damage.
So there's 10, 15, 16, and 20 radiant.
I'm still alive. Ow. Ow. What the fuck?
Oh, and whoever tries to hit you next has advantage.
Alright, Blueberry.
Okay.
That will be Blueberry that will have advantage.
2.
And she will take it.
I will come over here. It's essentially over here, actually. And I'll just, advantage on the crossbow.
Now once.
I get to roll again, even if it happens. Sorry, I was looking at sneak attack, which is not to do with me, really. It's a longbow, so So one of them's a 19 and the other one's a 14, but that's for my first hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Use your fucking die again. Hey. 6 damage on the first hit.
It dies.
Okay.
Dang it. It reverts back to
Blueberry's all like
humanoid.
blue balls at this point. She's like, oh, alright, well shit, I was having fun there.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, damn it. It's just about to.
I had
He got me all revved up, and now he's gonna leave me hanging.
Yeah.
a second shock.
The sounds of battle cease as the orc attachment has been slain. Searching the bodies, each of you find a collective total of 20 gold pieces.
Okay, I give them to my...
Yargath carries a potion of greater healing, so you get a potion of greater healing.
Hey.
Who was the guy that wanted to eat me?
All of them.
Tarfu.
Tarfu was the first one? No. I thought it was like Garg whatever.
It was...
Give me an investigation check.
It was
Cindy.
Yeah, fine.
Okay,
I
Give me an
will.
Investigation check.
I could do an investigation considering it's a +8. Let's do that. So what's 16 +8?
24.
Did I break it?
All the orcs look the same.
Oh.
They all want to eat.
That's not... I don't...
All right then, dude. I fucking cut
They're
into
like
all of them.
literally identical.
I cut into
Like as a
them.
plot point?
I cut into all of them and just sucked a little bit of blood out of each one of them just to be like.
You
Oh,
do
I
that.
forgot that.
You do that a
your
bunch of times.
vampire thing going on.
Yeah, I have a weird vampire. I have like a weird obsession. Maybe I'm lacking some nutrient or something, and kids eat chalk and like
Oh,
dirt.
it's like Pika.
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like they're lacking a nutrient or so. That's what happens now when I drink blood.
That's
I'm like,
great.
darling, you look a little anemic. Go ahead, have some more from that one. He looks swollen.
Look up and still
After looting the bodies in the distance,
I'll, like,
you can
dab you
see
off with a
storm
handkerchief.
clouds begin to appear.
Oh, the DM god is angry that we killed
like this.
Snack. Or, sorry.
Yeah.
You lick your hand, dude.
God.
A collection of dead people.
I will let my angry librarians go back to the Netherworld with me.
They
I'm
thank
gonna-
you, especially for returning those books on time.
Wait, before the thunder or whatever, I want to take a couple strands of hair from each of these guys. I'm gonna like, I've taken up scrapbooking with the dead remnants of our enemies, and I'm gonna like
Yargath has hair.
save some hair for my nieces.
Yeah,
next
sure.
door.
Yeah, they all got a little bit of hair.
Okay.
I'll
Take it from like the pits.
When you take the hair,
It's really coarse. Good for
you
women.
recall that this
Yeah,
appears
really.
to be similar hair that those twigs were bound with.
Duly noted.
Twig doll things.
Is that,
Interesting.
you should have prayed harder to your dolls, my dearling.
I gave them a flower. That's why I lived and you died.
Bitches love flowers.
You know they do.
The low
Token
rumbling
piece
of
of
thunder
desert.
begins in the distance.
Okay, let's
I love them.
Xanath thanks you, and he says, there are still more orcs that need to be routed. We are not far from these standing stones that they all hang out at.
I'm saying that this is not like a racial thing, right? Like
No, I hate everyone equally.
that's
My best friend was an orc.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Like my sister dated an orc once.
No, I don't like this.
That's why you don't like them.
I feel like I have some kind of weird solidarity with these guys, and I don't know what it is, but I kind of
give
want
me a
to.
religion check on the half.
I want to kill Xanath.
20 total.
Oh, it's rad.
17 on the die plus 3 modifier.
You can tell that this half orc is kind of a priest of Talos, a storm god. While in the distance, a storm begins to muster.
So
There
do you
is-
think he was calling lightning?
Yeah, I think we're about to get fucked in the ass. There's part of me that wants to just kill
Not again.
Xanath.
We still didn't get dinner.
Everything's all prolapsed.
That will cause prolapsing now, Mike.
That's exactly.
I'll summon Spirit Lube.
The the ghostly lube just ghostly.
No, there's like the
Unseen
grease
K.
spell is a spell.
Unseen KY servant.
Do we continue into the forest?
Yeah, I don't want to get hit by Kalos's, love
I
cat.
just want to fucking kill this centaur and then, like, make good with the orcs and leave. But I know that we can't, so I do it reluctantly. I think about the branch of my family that's just all orc. And I kind of give the centaur a little bit of a hairy eyeball.
The centaur, he holds no belongings. He has nothing on him, right?
No. Yeah.
Like, he's just...
He's the protector of the forest.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I'm just wondering...
These orcs don't belong here.
The fuck? See, every time you say shit like that, it makes me less and less sympathetic.
Okay, as a curious 7-year-old, why don't they belong here?
The orcs used to live in the mountains, the Ice Peak Mountains.
Okay, so they can't
But
desire
ever
better
since-
lives for themselves and their families?
Ever since
Prick.
they have decided to... He doesn't know why, per se. They descended from the mountains into the forest recently.
Okay, because there's a fucking dragon up in their mountains. Of course they don't want to be up there.
Will you come with us to help us find out why, so that way maybe you can also help us so that they can get out of your forest?
If you think diplomacy with these orcs is going to work,
You have obviously never written this
then
before.
you clearly don't know that their intentions are vile and evil.
I obviously don't know anything. I'm 7, mister. I'm just trying to figure things out here. You don't have to be so rude to me. That's why I'm asking you, sir, if you want to come with us so that maybe you can find out for yourself with us and we'll help you figure this out. Because
I just want them gone. No, I don't want to.
well, we killed a bunch of them.
Yeah. So kill some more and then you're done.
But that's a whole family.
Okay, I know I'm done with this shit. Okay, I'm gonna, like, first off, I look at him and I'm like, darling, kindly be a little bit more polite to my niece.
I thank you for getting rid of the orcs here.
Oh, there you go.
Can I,
I'm glad that you were able to defend yourselves from these orcs who came to try to harm you.
Jasper, at this point, if you don't stop me, I'm gonna kill this NPC.
No, I put my hand on you because I'm really curious. At this point, like, out of everything we've dealt with, this is one of the things that I know raising a 7-year-old is going to ask a shit ton of questions here because they're now involved in a very adult situation, and I'm trying to understand. So, what's his name again?
Xana.
Mr. Z.
Mr. X.
Oh, is it X? Mr. X. That's okay. I'm still learning how to write and spell too. So, Mr. X.
It's one of my favorites.
I would like to know what exactly your intentions are about killing orcs that aren't really harming the forest. Can I do a perception to see if, like, something about him is off?
Give me an insight.
An insight, okay?
Blueberry, you recall that those creepy twig dolls
Dirty 20?
were bound together by hair, which is pretty darn close to the hair from the orcs who you've just removed hair from.
Okay.
With the burnt, decrepit tree and the unhallowed ground around it.
I recall that orcs sometimes gotta make their way in the fucking world, and I don't like this guy's attitude.
Simply wants. So there is a sense.
Are they destroying the forest in his eyes? Is that what it is? Because they're burning trees?
They're summoning. They're trying to do something with the god of Talos. There are storms and death. They're rampaging through the forest, killing to eat. They don't belong here in the forest.
Maybe the lightning they're trying to use to kill the dragon so they can go back home.
The dragon lives in the mountains. Why would they summon the lightning here?
Does the lightning only hit down here, or does it only hits down here? I look up at Blueberry and I'm like, Blueberry, I understand they need help, so let's help them get the dragon out so they can go back, and let's just not hurt them anymore. And I just think I can understand if someone came to our house. Would you like it if they burned our pool down?
Burn your pool down?
No.
7.
That's so great.
I don't. All right, darling. I don't want to do this. I like for these orcs. I don't know.
Everybody's just really scared right now, and
He says,
the dragon's causing a
I'm
lot
sorry.
of mess.
Look, maybe I'm really passionate. Maybe I do have the wrong idea. Okay, the hill that they're all at is just over yonder. I mean, it's maybe 10. I mean, he points up to the sky.
Right.
You see the storm. All you have to. It's right there.
For the sake of respecting our DM, I'll go over there, but I'm not sure that we're gonna kill these orcs tonight.
You know what? And Xana says, "Look, what I asked from you was great. I'll leave you be, and I'll turn." And he turns around to leave.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave you guys right there. You guys can continue towards the hill where the storm seems to kind of be.
As you leave, I'm like, "Bye, Mr. X."
The only
But,
thing.
and you know, Mr. X, he like genuinely thanks you for your time and everything. He says, "I wish I could give you something."
Tell me he pets Eric as he walks out, please. Because
Yeah.
remember him and Eric had a bond.
Yeah,
or
they
They did like a huff bump.
yeah.
Like,
The only problem with allowing the orcs a foothold into the forest is they will use it as a staging area to bring more orcs down from the mountain, and then we're just going to have to deal with more of them.
Yeah.
Maybe
Whether or not
they could be goodies.
Whether or not they were pushed out of their home by the dragon is irrelevant, because in the food chain is the dragon would be on top of it. It would be up to the orcs to adapt.
yeah, I'm saying like let's have us and the orcs go kill a fucking dragon.
Yeah, maybe they'll help us get rid of the dragon.
Yeah,
well,
they
then we
wanna
could
go
always
home.
go over there and ask, but if not, then we should be prepared to
Okay.
fully light the
I'm
light
gonna
the
walk
fires
in the
and kick
middle
the
of them.
tires.
Do you have a message or something?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in the middle of them and I'll make a hand gesture. I'm just be like, hey, my orc friends, let us go back to the mountain and we're gonna stick our swords up this dragon's ass all together, and then you guys get your mountain back. And if you don't do that, I'm gonna have to fucking kill you all. And then if they're like, hey, that sounds really awesome, like why don't we go stick our swords up that dragon's ass? Then we'll go do that. And if not, then I'll make a hand gesture and you guys can bring the pain while they surround me, as is my want in life. I gotta at least ask. We can't just racially fucking profile these orcs. These are my cousins and stuff.
I'm not saying no or anything. I've been waiting for these two to respond. Like, yeah, let's do that. Okay, we'll approach diplomatically. That's fine.
Yeah, let's approach it diplomatically.
So you follow the storm.
She's very passionate about this, and I want
Go
to
ahead
inspire my aunt.
and we'll get rid of this top layer.
Take your top off. That's what she said. That's the way I like that joke.
And can you pass me that paper?
Thank you, good sir.
They were supposed to print this into like a giant one, so you guys could like use it.
Yeah,
It's just
remember he
an
previewed
isometric.
it to us in the chat?
Yeah, you guys could like put your stuff and like move. It's gonna be all cool, but
No,
It
Muppet
is so
McMupperton up at Office Depot couldn't figure it out.
can you place these in the center of everything? The circle.
Narruks and Flens.
Yeah.
We also got
Oh, these.
a bunch of gobos. Oh, that's great.
They're twig blights.
Oh,
Oh god, the archers of the forest.
yeah, I don't speak twig blight.
Yeah, just kind of arrange them around.
You named one after my ex-wife. It dies first.
Which one?
um,
Oh, I see. Probably the
So-
one with the human name.
you approach this hill, and this hill climbs steadily up to 90 feet. Atop the hill is a ring of 8 upright stone structures. Each one's consisting of 2 10-foot-high vertical stones with a stone flat on top of it.
Hey Jasper, considering we didn't have a rest before I go up here and suicide, can you give me some heals? I need 17
Some
points of
heals?
healing.
In the middle of the circle, 2 humanoid figures dance around a deer carcass. Each one of them is wearing a rotting head of a boar as a mask. Around them are a bunch of frolicking twig blights.
Something 6.
7 plus your level.
As you kind of approach at the hill,
12.
I don't have it actually on this map, but there appears to be kind of the entrance to a cave at the base of the hill. And then the hill just kind of goes up. The sky above you is dark as storm clouds have formed. Thunder and lightning are accompanied by it as well. Yeah, that's where I live here. So there's straight up the hill. There's also like a cave entrance to the right. You could probably also walk around the hill and investigate more if you'd like to. What would you like to do?
Well, you want to go straight up there.
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like there's stuff in that hill that's gonna come out and kill us, but I wanna go up and talk to him. I really do.
Sure. You just kind of approach like non-threateningly. Do you have weapons? Like how? Like describe to me
I think
your
that I'd like
disguise.
to. So I'm gonna keep my weapons with my horse, and I'll take my. I mentioned that if shit goes down, which it probably will, if the magic glaive could get back into my possession somehow, that would be great. But I'll leave it there because I don't want to have to drop it. That said, I will keep my whip with me.
Your whip.
Yeah.
Whip.
And I'll kind of just thread it around my waist like a belt.
Cool.
I'm just whipping and nay-naying over here, don't mind me.
As you ascend the hill, you hear chanting and calling. They seem to be performing some kind of ritual. They notice you by the time you get to where you're at.
Okay, I'll bow. And just say, like, Gobblish I think is probably the closest language I have that we'll all know. At least the orcs will know it and I'll know it. I don't know about the twig blades. And I'll just tell them
On the top.
that I just want to talk to him.
What I would like to do is give me like a persuasion check.
Oh, she does have to throw guidance on.
You should have thrown guidance on me.
Probably.
It's not great. It's not great. Mikey, it's a 4.
It's a 4.
Yeah, these dice were so good to me once.
They stand. They have like these clawed gauntlets, humanoids. And they're just kind of like, what do you want?
I say, I wish to kill the white dragon that has taken your home.
They look at each other. Flens tells. What's his name? I can't see. I can't.
Nuts.
Nuts. Continue the ritual. And he steps forward. And he says, not that close. One more back. Slay the white dragon? You?
Yes,
You don't look like you could slay much.
I've slain plenty.
The storm
slayed
begins
this
to get
morning,
a
in
bit
fact.
more intense.
I've slain things living and dead. Creatures of 2 legs, no legs.
So
legs.
then go slay it.
Gladly, and you will accompany me? Do you not wish to reclaim your home, or are you a coward?
I kind of like it here. There are little things to eat.
Yes.
Lots of them.
Why did you not live here before then?
Because my home was just
Because our DM really just wants to run a combat encounter.
give me another persuasion check.
Okay. I shouldn't roll this die anymore. Alright, I fail.
Fail. So you want Ash to accompany you to slay the dragon so that me may return home.
Who's Ush?
Ash. I'm trying to pretend like I have half tusks.
They wanted to ask you a question.
So let me get this straight. You say you're powerful enough to slay a dragon. You want me and my homeboys to come with you to the mountains to slay a dragon so that we can live in the mountains again.
Yes.
What do you get out of it?
I will not have to kill you.
So what you're saying is that either A, you can take care of the dragon, or B, you can take care of us.
I sigh, and I'll just walk forward and I'll hit him with my whip.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
It's not gonna.
I was getting ready for one last persuasion check. Give me one last persuasion check.
15. I say yes, this is true, and I run my whip.
What are these again, Mikey? What are they called?
Twig blights.
Twig blights. I want to see what that looks like.
They look like Groot.
Okay.
You remember
Are they?
Final Fantasy?
Are they really? These are the smaller versions.
Do you remember
of them,
Final Fantasy's Cacatron?
Yeah.
Think of that.
They can throw their spikes though, so I'm in a lot of danger. They're ranged attackers.
Is this where I'm supposed to be?
I think that was just because the map was clear.
Okay.
You'd probably be behind Blueberry.
Okay.
You'd be a distance back.
Like a pretty
Yeah.
A distance
good-
back.
Yeah,
So,
she
like
went-
back in the corner, each square is 5 feet. So back in the corner is kind of
Yeah, because we wouldn't want to be there to disturb Blueberry's communication.
Okay.
which just scared me. They're like, so long as you can give me some kind of proof that I can trust you, I'm in.
I said, of course. What would you like?
A sacrifice.
At once? Of what?
I need a white bear that resides somewhere in this forest. If you can bring me the bear alive, I'll accompany you.
Okay. Are there rats or sparrows or something around?
No.
There's not? Alright. I say, this seems fair. I bow. I'll walk away.
Okay. All right. Give me a moment to figure this next part out.
As she walks away, is there a fire in the middle of where they're at?
No.
There's no fires or anything like that?
A deer corpse.
Okay. So, your new quest is to capture an albino bear that resides somewhere here in the forest. To win the trust of these priests of Talos. Holy cow. I got this. Yeah. How would you like to approach this? It's somewhere in the forest.
Yeah, I find a small animal and I speak with beasts on it. And I tell it to find.
You'll probably have to walk quite a distance away because the storm is starting to gather inside.
Okay.
When you guys kind of get a bit of ways away, an abnormally large thunderbolt seems to strike the top of the hill. The resounding boom and roar is like it's soul shaking, and you can kind of hear the earth tremble as something kind of goes awry.
And this was done by them, like as we walk away, or is this just something?
You're like a distance away. So I mean, maybe they did, maybe they didn't.
Okay.
The static energy makes my fur puff out, so it looks like a Pomeranian, but like I'm 8 feet tall. And I'll get my weapons all back and everything.
You find. We'll say that you find like a squirrel, like a small game.
Okay. I'll talk to it and ask him to bring me or let me know where the white bear lives.
The animal simply asks why.
I don't need to justify my fucking self to a squirrel. I'm a noble lady. I say I must find it.
I'm giggling because I hear her talking to a squirrel, and I'm like, this is silly.
It's like what's that movie? Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
Oh,
Squeak,
you're just.
squeakers, squeak squeakers. Squeak.
The squirrel simply just. Oh god, it's. The bear is a protector of the forest. I mean, If you don't need to justify why you need to find it, I guess I don't need to justify where you might be able to.
This is a fucking squirrel saying this? I'm
Yeah.
like, are you a sorcerer polymorphed also?
This is a magical
I'm not gonna
forest.
justify myself as a squirrel, dude.
Yeah, it says that it's over there. And
Okay.
it points to a clearing.
I pet it. I'll give it a nut.
I could be taking so many.
It's
things.
Yeah, it'll scamper off.
That makes me think of on Willy Wonka. She's like, I want a squirrel. On the new one. I want it now.
Yeah, I know I'm being stubborn and an asshole, but I'm just not gonna kill these fucking orcs. I'm just not gonna do it unless they attack me first. Or try to eat my niece.
Well, I've never heard of a white bear, so I'm very scared of what we're
Do
about
we
to
know
find.
if this white bear is like one of a kind?
Yeah, the squirrel just said it was a protector of the forest, and I told it to fuck off. And I'm not the only one who heard it, so.
Yeah. The squirrel's like, why do you want to find the boar? And she's like, I don't need to fucking tell you that. And the squirrel's like, well, fuck you. It's over there.
There you.
Oh god. Load more.
So are we really sure we need to kill the protector of the forest?
No, because I think the other dude's gonna be super mad at us if we do that.
You know, the cleric might be super mad at you.
I'm like, yes, but
Mr. X is not gonna be stoked on it with us if we probably kill this thing. So I think we should talk to it and see if it can help us deceive the stupid orcs.
this is fine.
But where
I like deceiving things. Except for you guys, of course.
But where did Professor Xavier go?
Who's done?
You always know when I'm lying, so I just don't even try anymore.
Surprisingly high insight for a barbarian.
I'm like trying to figure out what you're eating because of the lights here. I'm like looking past, like, that's a tortilla.
Say that's a tortilla. Yeah, I guess that'll
And
work.
there's nuggets in that bag.
Still 2 chicken sandwiches left.
You can make a nugget for
Okay.
I got nuggets in my bag.
Here's
too,
what I'm
girl.
going to need. I'm going to need a nature check. Whoever's gonna like lead your party.
I agree not to kill
I
the
have
bear
plus
since it
2.
seems like it will upset my cleric.
I will make this nature check, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
I have
Okay.
plus 2 to nature, so I don't know if that's better. Probably not.
12.
We'll say it's good enough. You scour the forest, what seems like a long time. Finally, in the moment where you decide that you think you're going to give up and just go back to the orcs, out of the corner of your eye, you see white fur from a huge beast quite a distance away. What do you do?
Well, what do you want to do now? We found said bear.
I can't remember if I can talk to it or not.
What's it doing? Can we see what it's doing from the
It
distance?
seems to be casually strolling. Just walking. The thicket of the glade keeps it kind of obscured, but as it moves, you can tell that it's a bear. You can tell that it's white fur. It's unnecessarily clean. I don't know why I said unnecessarily. It's very clean for it being in the forest.
Like the white is really bright.
Yeah, it's very, very clean.
I can speak with animals, it just takes me 10 minutes.
So, well, are we far enough for her to have at least a few minutes to like start working on that?
It seems like it's gonna keep walking the direction. You can't. Are you allowed to move while you patrol cast?
No.
I believe so. Doesn't really seem so.
Does it look aggressive as it was walking towards us, or does it
No,
look?
it's not walking like towards you. It's like walking parallel to you. It doesn't seem. It just.
Does it notice us or anything?
If it does, it doesn't seem to give you any kind of indication that it does.
as a child, I definitely am just in awe of the beauty of the animal, of this beast, and I kind of like blurt out loud, like, so pretty. Does it hear me?
You're too far away. Unless you're like, so pretty!
No.
Okay.
She's kind of like her breath is taken.
I mean,
by
I guess you could ritual cast it, you could follow it, and then try to catch up in the in-between of 10 minutes.
I'm not gonna let my fucking niece
Is there-
away from me for 10
Jasper
minutes.
can go too.
Are we in the middle of a forest with no lake or creek, right? Like it's just
There's like a lake and creek, like not a lake, but there's like there is a river that goes through Neverwinter, and there are little streams that kind of off branch from it, but it's not like tributaries.
I was gonna say maybe if we grab a fish and we offer it up to the bear, it might. But then we'll lose it. I don't want to lose it if we. Okay.
Can I? That's actually a really super good idea. Can I like shoot a smaller, like a something that a bear would eat?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Do I do so or?
There are berries. There's some small game,
Yeah, I want to take a small game
like
animal.
a rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll sort of break its neck, leave it out for the bear, kind of as a tribute, I guess.
You want to like kind of like predict where it would walk to, and then like set it up, and then.
I think we should talk to it and offer it up so it knows it's from us.
Yeah, that's what I want to. I was thinking I'd offer it, and then while it's eating it, I'll ritual cast when I speak with Beast. Because I can't talk to it unless I cast it. Unless, like, Jasper has, like, speak with animals or something.
No, I mean I'm not threatened by it. I can get on top of Eric and go put it down and be like, "For you, beautiful creature," and then back away slowly as you're casting.
Okay, I think we do that.
And then Jasper can just kind of be like watching me like an adult would allow a child to kind of go a distance and keep their eye on them.
Yeah.
If something aggressive happens, you guys just break the spell and just figure it out.
Okay. You set everything up. You ride out with Eric, placing down the tribute.
I also leave my sword with Jasper. I'd like to leave my big, huge sword because I want to look as less of like scary.
Do you want to be with like in its presence when like?
Yeah, I want it
Okay.
to know that it's from us, and I want to like be as respectful as I possibly can. Like I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "Oh, great, wonderful, beautiful bear of the forest, this is for you, my offering. Here you go." And I'm gonna kind of slowly put it on the floor.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna slowly back next to Eric and kind of climb back onto Eric. And I'm doing all this very slowly
Okay.
so that it knows that I'm not gonna like, I don't want to hurt it. And I assume it's gonna understand what I'm saying for how like pretty it is. I just assume.
Yeah.
Like
And
the way I talk to Eric, I'm gonna talk.
you're kind of off on the side, getting your ritual casting, speak with animals. Jasper's on standby. Sweet, yeah. So, I mean, you do all of that. You place down the tribute. The bear sees you. It doesn't say anything. And it doesn't seem to have any pupils. Like its eyes are white.
So we have the same eyes.
You place down. You place down the rabbit. You get behind Eric. Eric's demeanor is very quiet. Like he's like standing at attention.
Is he scared?
No.
He's not scared.
He's very calm, but is like
Like
you know,
kind of like
Eric's
stiff.
Eric's like,
Yeah.
You know, it's more like
Respectful.
You know, yeah. You're a little like you place a thing, you back up a couple of feet from the thing. The bear will approach the rabbit. He puts out like a whimpered roar, presses his nose down into the rabbit, and then you see the rabbit get up and hop away.
I start crying. I'm crying.
Have I had enough time to cast my spell?
Like I'm like not like
10
bawling,
minutes?
but I'm like weeping. Like there's tears running down my face when I saw that.
No, I don't think 10 minutes. No, 10 minutes is still too long for it to happen. You do manage. I mean, and then the bear kind of like turns and like just kind of walks away.
And I go, wait, please don't go yet.
It doesn't seem to.
Yeah, I sigh. We can't kill this fucking thing. Let's go kill those orcs.
Well, maybe he'll help us kill the orcs.
Well,
and
then-
the
I will at least try. With my holy symbol displayed, I will stand in front of the bear, and I will speak to it in common, and ask for an audience of the great protector of the forest. And from my rations, I'll give it like dried berries.
Give me. Let me get a persuasion check.
Would Eric be able to communicate with him? Because Eric seems to get me. Maybe I can have Eric talk to him.
Yeah. So as the bear turns to walk away, you kind of approach, and you herald the bear. The bear will turn around, and the bear will look at you.
I will give it a flourishing bow, and I will introduce myself as Jasper, acolyte of the Lord Reader Ogma, and I will tell the bear that evil has entered the forest in the form of orcs casting ritual magic for the destroyer Talos.
You hear a mind inside your head. You hear a voice inside your head. I know.
I jump off Eric while this is happening, and I run next to Jasper because I hear him like introduce himself, and I go, "And I'm Sylvie, and I'm so pleased to meet you. You're so pretty. Can I touch your fur, please, please?"
He says no.
Oh.
For your hands are too coated in blood.
And I look at my hands.
They seem perfectly clean to you.
Uh-huh.
But
And I'll finish this. And even though we have not been the best shepherd or steward of the forest, we feel that this evil cannot be won by just our hand alone. We ask for assistance to bring balance back to this forest.
he says that I cannot help.
Am I able to hear what he's
I-
saying now, or
I
can Jasper
can't
only
even
hear?
help the forest.
I think only Jasper can.
You don't hear anything.
Jasper, did you tell him the orcs sent us to try to kill him, and we don't intend to do that?
Well, I think that would be a little bit of a moot point. In fact, that might make.
But he's gonna get hurt. If we don't do it, they're gonna send someone else to do it, and he needs to know that he's in danger, and we want to help him. And what if the white dragon comes down and tries to eat him?
Well, then I will look back to the
Yeah,
bear.
actually,
As
I
you're
was
going
gonna ask
through
him
all
about
of
the
this, Sylvie, you do notice that he's got some like marks and wounds amongst his white fur.
Are the marks distinctive? Like, can I recognize?
They wouldn't be from like another animal. They'd be from like a sword or an arrow or something like that.
As I noticed that, I kind of stop mid, like kind of don't like trail off from my conversation from Jasper, and I look the bear at the eyes, and I go, "Did you already encounter the dragon like Tommy did?"
It doesn't seem to reply to you, but it continues staring at Jasper.
I think this dragon is too good for us, too.
You mean the bear?
Yeah, bear.
I think you met your match on Fancy.
Then you will not
Yeah,
stop us.
I wonder-
The particular
What is a
orcs
bear?
in general sent us to slay you. But our wisdom,
Kind of chuckles when he's like sent to slay him.
and your presence has not only shown us, but advised us that this would be a negative course of action.
Tell him about Mr. X.
We are going to follow our original path from Xanath and attempt to slay the orcs ourselves.
This is good luck.
Do you know Xanath?
You know Xanax, a little white pill?
I do. He is a wonderful shepherd of the forest.
Yes, he is.
I am truly appreciative for all of the help he gives to the ghosts here.
Yeah, he shows up 30 white pills at a time.
30 white pills at a time. Get your refills today at mypills.com.
Oh my fuck.
50% off any pills you need. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I hate you so much.
I want to kill this fucking bear now too. I'm just barely
I
holding
will
back.
bow to it and I will take Sylvie and I will gently usher her out of the way from the bear's path.
I'm walking away, still trying to be like, but where do you come from? Who are you? What is your name? And I'm like just asking like every question as he's trying to push me away.
It's like an Eric Carlisle book. Blind bear, what do you see? Wait, you don't see shit.
I'm ready to kill this bear.
This
But I'll
bear is a
desist.
guardian of the forest and needs to be
Yeah.
left alone.
Is he though?
Oh, he definitely is, but who
Well, he
gives a
can't
fuck?
be a guardian if he's not fighting
Oh,
for it.
yeah, you see a white bear, it seems a resurrected bunny. Oh, it must be a good thing. Maybe that bunny's necromantic, and he's gonna go and spread necromancy bunny rabies to everything. Y'all don't know that. Can't be letting no silly white
I am
bear
just
with
barely
magical
on this
telepathic
side
powers.
of evil, and I really don't give a fuck about this forest or this bear.
That's right, blueberries on par.
I really don't care at all, but I'll desist on killing it just because my niece seems entranced with it.
I have
And you
one
just
more
hear
question.
Me, sharpening my weapons.
I have one more question for it. As I'm jumping onto Eric, I turn around and I look at it very concerned. I go, Mr. Bear, can you fight lightning to protect yourself?
Don't get a reply.
Because the orcs claim they have a god, and if they can't kill you, I'm pretty sure God can.
As you kind of continue to speak out to it, it just turns to walk and mosey on deeper into the forest.
As it goes away, I haven't really talked to it yet, and I'll just tell it, your forest has been corrupted. Those twig blights, I believe that they used to be your children. Now they belong to the orcs. I say, some father you are, and then I'll just, that's my parting shot.
Some father you are!
Too bad you're not a bar with vicious mockery.
Yeah, it just continues walking to the
That was bearish mockery.
Damn, that's what.
I already made a
That's
bear
when you're
pun.
too old and rich and you just don't give a shit about life. The bear's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
Alright, I fucked this bear, I hate it. Let's go kill these orcs. I wanna join with them and bring Talos' world.
Blueberry said, I
Uh.
fucked this bear. I don't care. Let's go blah 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 blah.
I don't know why
Honestly-
there's so many jokes about me fucking horses and bears tonight, but I don't like it. You can lay off of that shit.
Poor bugbear.
I'm serious, honestly. Fuck off.
I think what we should do is, I think we should ignore the orcs and the bear, and I think the fucking forest can figure itself out between each other, and we should move on.
So the only thing that Jasper will say about that is Talos brings destruction, not rebirth or renewal. The failure of this forest will cause generations to lose food, possibly affect towns, ecosystems, everything else.
Yep, I'm restringing my bow. Let's go kill these motherfuckers.
What? Come on, just leave the forest alone. Sylvie's got the right idea.
It works so good for PG.
You don't have. No one's gonna pay you to do this. Okay.
My only concern is, when a child goes missing after X amount of hours, you're less likely to recover them. That's at least what I heard the police officers talking about. And I'm just concerned about Tommy. If he is alive, maybe he has a chance to live. And
Exactly.
I think
Why
messing...
waste your time with this bullcrap?
I feel like messing with these assholes is a waste
Why
of
are
our
you
time.
trying to convince me? You don't fucking exist.
He's an inner voice.
I'll see you
I'm
quietly
prepared
for your
to-
guys' decision.
I'm prepared to listen to the counsel of my
Spent all this
It's one of
time
the many reasons
to
why I
pull
keep
up the
them around.
stats for you guys to kill the white bear.
These little guys worry
Alright,
me.
Dan, I'm sorry your players tried to have the time with me tonight.
I feel like this.
I say we just go. I say we go fry up some twigs and work.
Alright, great. I
Some-
say,
roast some marshmallows with
Who
them?
has, do we have any alchemist fire?
No. But we've got heart.
Well, I'm gonna get real mad, so let's walk up there. I'll rage up. They'll come up. I'll tell Flens I have the bear's head in the bag. I'll wait until he gets right next to me. I'll maybe finally ever get to use my surprise attack ability for the first time since we started the game. And kill him.
Surprise attack ability.
Yeah, as a bugbear, I
I'm
have
gonna
a
put
special
guidance
surprise
on
attack.
Blueberry.
Do you really?
Up there.
I didn't ever
So-
heard of that. That's cool.
I do. I just don't.
Real quick,
Barbarians.
Ben, or nines are cap, right?
What was 10?
The 10?
Well, I thought we quit at 1:30 initially, but I think it
I have no fucking idea.
yeah, 9. I think 9:30 is ours.
Alright, well let's give the orcs a wide berth.
I say, do we need a short rest then? Do we leave it on a short rest?
I think we leave it on a short rest.
Okay. Then I will not cast guidance on you to help your initiative.
I am unguided.
I am unguided.
I'm a little shook after the bear not wanting to help. I'm like, that kind of sucks. He helped the rabbit come back. But all right. So I think it's juice box time and rest.
It is.
I toss her an ecto cooler.
Following that, everyone, I hope that you guys kind of enjoyed what has transpired. Will the party change their minds? And will they go and kill the white bear? We don't know. Tune in 2 weeks where maybe they've changed their mind. Are they going to defeat the orcs? What was the huge thundering nonsense that happened? Are they going to return to the hill and everything's dead? Who knows? Tune in next time on... I don't have a catchy show thing, but, you know.
Like,
Diddly,
can you make it so they summoned a rock and then we can ride on the rock and go have like a aerial combat with the dragon?
It's not a rock. It's a boulder.
It's all.
We
It's
can,
all.
we can rock.
No,
and
I
roll.
just come in and I came in like a wrecking ball.
Raiding rabbit.
You guys enjoy Rabbit. Thank you so much. Have a good night. We'll see you next Tuesday.
No.
Also, Scott,
No,
I
this
agree
coming
with you.
Tuesday. Yeah, for
Actually,
third
we will.
talk. Yeah. Mikey and I will see you Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Well, then the rest
Happy
of us will see you
Thanksgiving.
not on Thanksgiving, but the week after.
Yay!
Yeah,
Happy
okay.
Thanksgiving from the Essential Kids crew.
Even PCs need to shop on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
I know. I'm a Cyber Monday.
Big
Cyber
banana.
Monday.
Big banana.
Stay in my
Hustle now.
bed.
I'm